We're going to need some golf shoes for this muck. So there's two things I want to talk about. The first one being the transgender men in MMA. You have Fallon Fox, and you have the other one, Lana McLaughlin, I believe his name is. Who, by the way, is a special forces guy. Anywho, these men are just pummeling women, beating the shit out of them, beating the snot out of them. And you got everybody going, oh my gosh, so stunning, so brave. Riddle me this. When did it become okay to beat the hell out of a woman if you're a man? When did this become an acceptable thing to where people are like, just so brave. I can't believe the bravery of her. Now, I don't know when the switch happened, or I'm not aware of when the switch happened, but when did that become an acceptable thing in our society? Now, you could take the transgender men out of all sports. The track meet, the rugby, all of the sports, these men just go and insert themselves in powerlifting and win the competitions because they're physically stronger than women. This one is particularly heinous because the whole sport is beating the hell out of each other. That's the sport. So when did it become socially acceptable to beat on a woman? I don't care if it's in a sport or not. I mean, it's not socially acceptable to beat your wife or your girlfriend. Nobody's going to call you stunning and brave. No, you're going to catch a case. So, I got to know this one. When did this become an okay event? You know, I would like to know, because if you're doing this to a woman, you're a piece of shit. These MMA guys that are in these women's sports, you pieces of shit. The people that are celebrating them as if they're doing something courageous, you piece of shit. Anybody that supports it, you're a piece of shit. How do you support a man beating up on a woman? And how is this okay in the sport of MMA? I mean, let's take track and field out of it. Let's take powerlifting out of it. Let's take all of these triathlon things out. I'm focusing on the fact that they're making it okay for a biological man to beat the hell out of a biological woman. Kick their rib cage in, bust their head open. And people are just like, oh, so brave. Look at them. Look at the courage it takes. I wasn't aware that it took courage to beat up a woman. I just wasn't aware. Now, are there outliers in our society? Like, I guarantee you Ronda Rousey could probably kick the shit out of me in 2.2 seconds. Wouldn't take that woman much effort to give me a couple of knuckles to the head and knock me out. But those are the exceptions, not the rule. You got grown men beating the hell out of women. So brave. So stunning. This needs to be just abolished. This is unacceptable. And the second one, and now this one really isn't that big of a deal, but it just boggles my mind. Why are there men featured in Playboy and Sports Illustrated, the swimsuit edition? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that your target audience is straight men. I'm having a hard time as a practical business decision to put men on your cover and expect men to buy this product. No, nobody even reads magazines anymore. I don't think I've read a Playboy since I was, 16 or 17. It's a long time ago. But if I'm the target audience, do you think that I want to see a half-naked man? Or a naked man in Playboy's case, I would imagine. Do you think I want to see a man in a bikini? Or a man dressed up like a bunny rabbit? In a Playmate bunny outfit? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's a hard pass for me. Now, as a practical business decision, why would you alienate your actual core base of people that would buy your product? Just doesn't make much sense to me. If I saw the cover of that, I'd be like, well, I gotta put a hard pass on that. Maybe this product ain't for me. It's not what I'm looking for, in the eye candy department. Not quite what I'm interested in. That's one it's got me confused. And I would like for somebody to explain it to me. I wouldn't mind an explanation for that one. But we are falling asleep at the wheel on this MMA thing and these men in women's sports altogether. Like, comment, share, subscribe.